Oh yeah, you gotta get swifty. You gotta get swifty in here. It's time to get swifty. Uh-oh, you gotta get swifty.
Hey y'all, it's Jim again. Today I got a list of things I sold on eBay. Some of them been around for a while. They're kind of crispy. But some of them you might recognize from some of the videos that come out here in the past little bit. Some of them didn't take all that long to sell. I kind of broke them up into separate categories, and the first category is stuff that sold on eBay that I bought on eBay. Okay, let's get into it. First thing here is a rhinestone lighter. I bought I don't remember 10 or 12 of these for 99 cents a piece and $1.20 a piece, shipping included, and probably bought them 2019. Some shipper had them, some seller had them selling them super cheap, trying to bump up the algorithm so everything that they had to get put in front of everybody. At least I'm guessing that's why they're selling them super cheap. I bought a bunch of them and I've been selling them right along for $5.95 plus shipping. They're good little lighters. I mean, tacky as all get out, but hey, if that's your style, that's your style. I bought these brass rods on eBay under, I believe it's scrap metal. I was thinking about buying a bunch of scrap, melt down, cast some brass skulls and whatnot. I found this bundle of brass rods, and I've got a pretty good price on them. I reached out to my brother Kiva and I said, look here, look what I bought. And he asked that one question I always hate. Why'd you buy that? Well, I bought it because it was cheap. Why wouldn't you buy that? And it turns out, instead of melting them down into brass skulls, I listed them on eBay and I've been getting $8 a piece plus shipping on top. People are wanting like $14 for a 1 foot long brass rod of this size. These are between 10.5 and 11.5 inches, so they're not quite a foot. I got them listed that way, and so far I've sold 12. This is an old yeah, I've sold 2 more since I took this screenshot for the video. This is my cat Sweetie. She came up to me with her kittens in the lockdown of 2020, and has been part of the family ever since. Oh, and the next category is stuff I bought on GovDeals to sell on eBay. This was a bit of a mistake. I purchased a coffee machine. Very sketchy pictures. I think I paid like 25 bucks for this thing. I get to where it's at. There's a bunch of trustees walking around in their orange and white jumpsuits. This thing's in like a shed attached to a tin building, laying on its side. I got it home. It's big as a range oven. Biggest coffee pot I've ever seen. Has a 5-gallon tank in the thing. There is no way I'm selling this as one piece. So I scrapped it out and took off the it only had one of these shuttles. That was another problem. But it had 2 of the coffee baskets, and somebody bought all of it for 80 bucks plus shipping. And since I was like 25, 30 bucks into it, whatever, and I got 2 pieces of usable stainless steel and a 5-gallon tank, which I ain't figured out what to do with. But hey, you know, a bit of profit is better than no profit, the way I see it. This one's halfway decent. It was, if you remember me going up to Martin, Tennessee on a GovDeals trip, University of Tennessee at Martin, and picking up a whole truckload of stuff. Well, one of the things I picked up with this Audio Arts Engineering digital board studio audio console mixer. Yeah. It was used by the TV station up there to through the audio. So, you know, apparently it was pretty spiffy for its time. Anyway, I had this one listed for $1,200. The last one's been selling for that. I saw one go for $8, but they were shipping it freight, and freight's going to add like $200 to the cost. So, and that one went at an auction. I put mine up, buy it now, $1,200. And I didn't get $1,200, but I got $1,020. Oh, would you like to know what it cost me at Gov Deals? It cost $321, and it came with a power supply, which I have listed separately for $300. So hopefully it sells soon, although I have sent out offers for $200. This is another one of those when in doubt, part it out. This is a Motorola Max Track, a replacement volume control mic input board. Has the knob, whole thing. I'm scrapping out these policeman radios I bought for $1.75 a piece. I sold all the ones that people could hack into, like ham radios or whatever, and apparently the ones I have left aren't worth shipping. They won't pay. They will not pay me $10 for the whole radio, but I can sell the volume control knob for $8.99 plus shipping all day long, because that part is no longer made by Motorola. When the knob breaks off, you have to buy the little knob and solder it back on the board. So better to just buy mine and click it in there, I guess. Either way, they've been selling. In fact, I got to take some more radios apart here shortly to replenish my supply of knobs. This is my cat Shogun. I got him in 2010 when I first moved back to Tennessee as a kitten. He's on his last legs now, but he's been a great cat. Next group of items is stuff we bought at thrift stores, resell on eBay. I bought this Presto tater twister up at the thrift store for about $3. Took it home, set it on top of the bookcase for like 3 months and just stared at it. I decided my tater twisting days are behind me. Any curly fries I need I can buy in a bag at Walmart. So I finally got it down, cleaned it up, tested it out, and put it up for sale. It sold for $24.95 with shipping on top, and it honestly didn't take a week to sell, so it sold pretty quick. I just bought this last week. It sold within 2 days of putting it up for sale. It's the Wherever Super Shooter electric cookie press gun. I was thinking it'd be worth more, but I was downstairs where the cell phone signal did not reach and could not look up comps. I just had to go off a gut feeling. I paid $5 for this. I only sold it for $15, but like I said, it only took 2 days to do it. So yeah, I swear I saw comps for $15 when I looked this up in the thrift store. When I got home, got looking a little bit closer, it seems to be they're selling about 10. I got $3 invested, and it sold for $9.95 plus shipping on top, and it took less than 3 days to sell. I've sold 3 remotes here lately, but I only have pictures of 2. Here's a Pioneer remote I bought for 50 cents, sold for $15. And here's a Toshiba remote, bought 50 cents, sold for $18.99 with free shipping. I picked this 2014 limited edition O'Reilly's Auto Parts promotional cooler that apparently was only given to the O'Reilly Auto Parts store managers that attended a certain conference back in 2014. And as far as my, as far as I've been able to tell. Anyway, I bought it for $5 at a thrift store and took it home and put it in the closet because I didn't want to deal with having to ship it. But I got to cleaning out the closet, about 2 months back. Dug this thing out, decided it's finally time to clean it up and take some pictures, put it up for sale. Now I put it up $60, the best offer, and the first offer to come in was $40. So I went ahead and took it. I got $40 for this thing with shipping on top. I was glad to sell it. I wasn't that happy to box it up, but glad to sell it. Here's a bunch of PlayStation games. Sold for $110 plus $20 shipping. It did cost me $13 to ship, so I made $7 off the shipping. Most of these games were listed for low value on eBay. Been listed for a year without selling. You know, they were. I have $1, $2 in each one of these games. I didn't make much. I didn't lose much. I got my money back to do something else with. I hear they got some signs for sale. Here's that little 110 camera we bought. They had a whole ton of these up for sale. Mine fortunately had the manual shoved down in the case. I didn't even notice that when I bought it. But considering it had the case and the camera and the manual, I managed to get $15.99 out of it, free shipping. It shipped at an 8-ounce rate, $3 invested. Sold in less than a week. And this is Turtle. He's a tuxedo cat. He come up to me with a hurt leg, badly infected. He's got his own little video. I'll try to put a tag up for it. He's here to tell us it's time to hurry up and get into some hats. Speed this show along a little bit. All I know about Liberty University is they sponsor a NASCAR team, and I've sold 3 of their hats. This is the last one that sold for $7.95, shipping on top. All these hats cost between 50 cents and $1. We're going to call it 75 cents. Just keep that in mind, about 75 cents in each one of these hats. None of them was over $1. This is a Sweet Pepper's Deli hat. It's over $10, shipping on top. Would not buy these again. Apparently these Jags hats go out with every shipment. They're pretty cheap and flimsy feeling. Somehow I ended up with 4 of them. I sold them for $4.99 a piece. I got lucky and some guy bought every single one of them. And that was like $19.96 plus shipping on top. Here's what the hat looks like. Always had good luck with dog food style hats and stuff like that. This one only brought $8 at Sunshine Mills Dog Food down here in Tupelo, Mississippi. I can't tell what's going to sell. I got $10 for this saddle up for St. Jude cap. Have a high visibility work cap here. It's got $7.95 on it. It's stamped Delta. I don't know if that's the airline or not. A guy in Seward, Alaska bought 5 of these insulated foam trucker caps. Total of $44.75 plus shipping on top. Here's what the cap looks like. I bought this Coast Guard hard hat and double fistful of Hewlett Packard inks for $3 at a local flea market stall run by my buddy Tomahawk. Well, turns out this hat right here, I had it listed for $25, but I took an offer of $22 plus shipping on top. I believe this goes to the U.S. Coast Guard cutter Point Harris, which was retired in 1996. I could be wrong. It could have just belonged to a person named Harris. I have no idea. I do know I sold it for $22 plus shipping on top. I got 3 of these Kubota caps, and I've managed to sell 2 of them. I've been getting $10.95 a piece plus shipping on top. Got 6 of these Memphis Redbirds hats up at the thrift store the other day. So far I've sold 2. Been getting $9.95 plus shipping on top. Took an offer for $20 on this vintage Virginia Game Warden's hat plus shipping on top. You got me. This is not a baseball cap. It is a roll of John Crane packing. If you know anything about heavy equipment, this is what they use in place of gaskets and a lot of the heavier stuff like road graders. I honestly thought this would sell when I bought it. I bought a box of stuff for $3. This is probably the least valuable thing in it, but I put it up for sale 4 years ago, and it finally sold for $12 plus shipping on top, and it's going all the way to Corinth, Mississippi. I could practically throw it there. Okay, enough of that. Well, we're at 15 minutes. That's a good place to call this video. I got enough pictures to do a part 2. If anybody shows any interest in watching this one, maybe I'll go ahead and do a part 2. But until then, keep it shiny side up, and we'll see you next time.